Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I just want to kind of share a little small haul, maybe just a few items that I picked up from Ulta when I went in there the other day. I didn't go in looking for what I came out with, but I just noticed they had a couple of drugstore brands that were buy one get one half off, which is normally typically what Ulta does, which I love about them. Um, so I probably won't be doing a whole lot of more hauls, but I will be sharing the stuff that I do have already that I use, and shopping my own stash kind of thing. And I will be doing a my makeup collection soon. I would love to share my makeup collection with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But to go ahead and begin this little drugstore haul that I did, pick up a few things. I picked up these four the City Mini palettes, and they were buy one get one half off, but two of them were $4.99 on clearance. So I think it may have been about $12 for these four little palettes. And I'll just quickly go through the palettes. I did like the I didn't pick all of them. I just only picked these four. They had a few in there, and I like these colors of this one, which is the Girls Night Glimmer, because I love turquoise and stuff like that. So I can see myself using these turquoise colors. I love those colors right there. Let's swatch maybe one or two of these colors. And that's the turquoise. I love turquoise. That's pretty to be a turquoise. And I think they're kind of sheer, but I think with the right base and stuff, any shadows will come out with the color payoff that you're looking for. That's what I learned anyways doing makeup. So let's try to swatch this silver color, because I like silver. And that's a little chunky, but hey, that's how it looks. And that's really, really sheer. This palette I think is pretty much can be used for as like toppers, because it's not a full pigmented palette, but it's like some nice shimmers in here that can go well as toppers, because it's really kind of thin. Like the look I'm wearing today, I think maybe something like this, if you wanted to give a more glittery type look, I think this would be a perfect palette for that. The next one I have is the Concrete Runway palette. This one doesn't want to open. It's really giving me the time. Which has like purple and blue and a matte black type. Then you have the shimmer over here, which is some nice colors. Again, like I said, I think with the right primer or base, you can get some pretty looks out of these palettes. I don't know if I would use like all of these colors. I probably use like different transition shades or something like that from other palettes that I have. But I could definitely see these being some pretty shadows once you have a great base again. The next one I picked up is the Graffiti Pop, which was this color scheme, which I like because I like purples. And again, there's that turquoise again. Let me just watch this one. This one is like a matte turquoise, and that really wasn't that bad, but it's really sheer. I don't think you'll get the payoff you need if you don't use a base again. The key is using a good base for your shadows. I still think overall it's a nice palette for the price. I think it's really nice. Let's swatch this purple in here. See how that does. And that's how it looks on my finger. See, it's really light. But I think you can build it. And that's how it looks. I think it is buildable. I believe that. I have not used any of these palettes before. It'll be a first for me when I decide to use them. But I do think... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get a baby wipe. But I do think once they're applied, and like I said, applied with some type of base, I do think they'll be awesome. The last palette that I have from the City Mini palette is the one... Makeup by Shayla, which is this one. I like these colors in here because I love golds and bronzes and stuff like that. So this would be a great palette for me. So let's swatch the maroonish color. Let's take this off my finger. And that's this color here. And that's it right there. It's like a plum color. Let's stick it right here. Now that one came off more, you know, pigmented and buttery and soft than the other palettes, but I don't know why. And that's a shimmer shade that we just swatched. So let's do this dark shade here. It's kind of a deep chocolate blackish color mixed. It's a little chunky. And that's how it looks on my finger. Okay, and that's how it looks there. Let's do another swatch. Because again, like I said, I know you can probably build them up with the right base and stuff like that. But I do think it's doable. And building up to get a pretty eye look. You just may have to use other eyeshadows to get it. Now, these are the swatches from those City Mini palettes, which I liked. I really still like how they came out, even though it wasn't as intensified as I would like or as pigmented, but for the price, I think it's a great deal for the price. Also, I picked up 2 of the Wet n Wild palettes. They were also buy one get one half off, and I picked up the Comfort Zone and the Rose in the Air palette, which are these 2 palettes here. Actually, I have this one on my eyes today, and I love how it performed. This one is supposed to be a dupe to the Modern Renaissance, the Anastasia palette. I do have the Anastasia, so maybe I can do a video soon on the 2 comparisons. I know I've seen a few videos out on YouTube with it, but I would rather just, you know, kind of test it myself and see what I can come up with. But I do love, like, mauve colors and stuff of that nature. So this is what it looks like on the inside. I like the maroonish color here, and I like the shimmers and stuff that they have here, those 2 shimmers. And those are only 2 shimmers in the palette. So let's see if we can swatch this one, because I love shimmers. It's kind of soft. And that's how that color look. So let's stick it here. And that's what it looks like right there. That's that color. I don't know. Like I said, I would have to actually test it to see if it's comparable to the Modern Renaissance. And that's a really, really light shade there, which is like a champagne shade. I would actually have to use to see if it's the actual dupe, but I do know the colors are very, very similar in this palette as the Modern Renaissance palette. Now, the Comfort Zone palette, I really like this palette. Like I said, again, I used this palette this morning, and you can see I dug all in it. I used this color here, which says Transition, because they don't have names on them, but it is the kind of, I'm not good with color names, burnt colored, brick colored red, reddish kind of tone, mauve type, once you put in your eyes. And I also use this one up here to blend in the crease color here. And then, of course, I use, and it's a lot of fallout on this palette too as well. I use this color here, which is a really, really pretty color. I use that on my lids, which is really, really pretty. I like it. To get the look that I have today. So I kind of really like this palette. It performed well. The formula is great in these palettes. I don't think they're given enough credit for the formula, because I really liked it. And like I said, I achieved this look on my eyes today with this palette, and I really enjoyed using it this morning. So that kind of worked well for me. Now, 2 other things that I picked up, and that'll probably complete my haul, which was I really did not go in there looking for these items at all. I went looking to see if they had the new glow kit from Anastasia, which they did not. I'm not sure if it's even in stores yet. Probably not, because I did see it online. I just wanted to pretty much see it in person, because I like pastels and light colors and shimmers and things of that nature, but they did not have it. So I purchased 2 of the Makeup Revolution Ultra Glow Pro palettes, which are these 2 here. I like the colors. Now, me personally and typically, I am not a colorful highlight person. I like a nice subtle highlight, sometimes a pretty good intense highlight. It just depends on the mood or what I'm trying to do. But I picked these two up simply to use them mainly as eyeshadows. Because I just like these pastel colors in this palette, which I think will be pretty on my eyes. I just like shimmers anyway. So, I just thought it would be perfect. Let's see. Let's swatch a few of them. I like this green here. I just want to see how they're going to look swatched. See, and that, to me, that would be so pretty on my eyes. I mean, really, really pretty on my eyes. I can see myself using it on my eyes. So let's try the purplish one here. Bluish purplish or something like that. And that's how it looks before. I don't know if you guys can see it. Swatch it. See? It's kind of like a holographic type highlighter, which I think will be beautiful either in your inner corner eyes or to highlight your brow bones. And like I said, as an eyeshadow. I would really, really love to see it perform as an eyeshadow. So let's try the gold. And that's what it looks like. The gold. See, they are really pretty. And Makeup Revolution has some great, great products. I have never really used their products, but after swatching a few things in the store, and I actually have the Social Light palette and the the other one. It's the other palette. I have never used them, but I swatched them in the store and I had to buy them. This is the other one, which is the Pro Glow 2. The one I just showed you is the Pro Glow. I guess 1. It doesn't have a 1, but I'm assuming it's the 1 since it's a 2. This one is more pastel. This one is more peachy toned, which I love peach colors and stuff like that. I could see myself using these two as eyeshadows. But let's swatch a few of them. Let's swatch this peachy color. I like peach. And these are some really big pans too. So that's the peachy color on my finger. See how pigmented and pretty that is. And these palettes were only $15. So you think if you're going to go in and look for the Anastasia palette, which I was about to look for $45, and you're getting how many? 16 shades of pretty much glittery glows that you can use as highlights or eyeshadows for $30. I chose the $30. Sorry. But that's just me, because I've had my shares of buying a whole lot of high-end makeup when I'm finding out now that the drugstore brands are working just as well as the higher-end brands. Okay, so let's do 2 more swatches of this and we can wrap this video up. Let's try this white color. It's really white, and this is how it looks on my finger. Let's stick it right here next to. Oh, that's really pretty. See how well they pop out? It's a little chunky, but it's still doable. And let's see, what is the last color we want to test out. Let's do gold. I like it. This is the gold. So you can see it. That's the gold. So let's stick it here. Now those are the colors that I swatched from the 2 palettes for the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro Glow palettes, which are these 2 palettes. I would recommend, if anyone loves shimmers and stuff like that, whether it's highlight or, like I said, eyeshadows, these would be great. I'm sure they would be awesome on the eyes, awesome on the cheeks, wherever you want to highlight, or like I said, if you want to use them as a eyeshadow, that's what I plan on doing. I really like them. They look like they'll just perform awesome, awesome, awesome. I hope you guys enjoyed this little mini haul. I enjoyed it. I love the little idea of using a bunch of drugstore items now. I'm excited about the few products that I picked up. And once I come up with some looks and I can kind of figure out how to use them, I'll be sure to start posting videos. And like I said, I'm going to do my makeup collection soon. hopefully within the next couple of days. I got to fit my time into doing it because I do work full time and I go to school, and I am a mother. So I try to fit it in when I can. So if I'm slacking on videos, just be patient with me as I kind of get into my routine, and make it a part of my routine. I can definitely make it happen. It's just kind of getting a schedule together where I can make it happen, but I will do it for you guys. Also, I'm gonna do a video on how to apply lashes, um, and stuff like that. They just kind of little random videos, kind of get my page going. But I hope you all enjoyed this little mini haul, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video.